Hello everybody, welcome. Just waiting on Rise coming online. As you can see, I was out gathering the good stuff so I can make a chest of gathering. Sounds redundant, doesn't it? But yeah, we're back to MSQ tonight. Yay! Don't know if we'll actually get to the dungeon tonight or not. We'll have to see. We did start a little of the MSQ on Monday. So we'll see where that plants us. In the meantime, I hope you all had an absolutely wonderful holiday for those who celebrate. Whichever you're celebrating, have to remember there's like something like 100 different holidays from November to January. And some people celebrate multiples. So we need to be all inclusive because it's all good. All parties are good. Well, hopefully Rye will be on soon. Okay, I just had to double check, make sure my mic was working. And did I send the invite? Yes, I sent the invite out. That was a good Ellison. And off air, we were able to get all our weekly tokens. So I have new pants. And while the suit is coming together, it's not bad enough for me to want to glam over it, but it's not the best in the world either. But that's my own personal taste. I'm sure other people out there think it's awesome. And it fits with the Alexandrian theme, so there you go. Well, except for the giant cat toy, but that's its problem. I am going to wait for Rye over at tacos. Because tacos are good. I just wish my stomach would let me eat some. So quiet. Ah, I think we have a Rye. At least they're coming in. I'll have tacos on the beach. I cannot hear you.
Is only a
Tacos. Well, actually, this is more skewers. Skewers are good. Skewers can be put in tacos. Brazilian barbecue! Yum. Things I can't afford in real life for 500, Alex. Invite to party. And I should probably close this down. I need to remember I need one more component and then I can start crafting. So quiet tonight, but that's the holidays. Just about everyone's headed out to see folks. Hello, Doodles! Yeah, sorry. That's one of the reasons why we start the show like 10 minutes early is so people can get past the pre-rolls. I hope you've had a wonderful holiday. We had too much food and good company. And we have more food in the fridge now. And I pray it all gets eaten. It probably will. Baron on Christmas Day actually sat down and cooked up this beautiful honey glazed ham with copper penny carrots and some nice noodles, and I forget what else. But it was a delicious Christmas dinner. Tonight he was like, I don't know what I'm cooking. I think I've burned all my cooking imaginative points yesterday. And we're like, that's okay. We'll order something nice and simple for dinner. Hello, FK. Rye's still kind of getting aggregated, which is just fine. We are in no rush today. Oh, we got a successful party join. Now, if we can just get Rye on mic.
Hello, everyone.
Hello! There you are.
Yes.
I'm
doodles,
sitting.
I
I am sitting down and having Brazilian barbecue. Are you going to join
Good for
me?
you. Where
Yeah.
are you?
I said I was sitting down having Brazilian barbecue.
Yeah? Last I knew. Okay, you're in Tulio. Last I knew, we were at the house.
I had to do some gathering.
How dare?
I know. But I'm only one node short of having enough mats to make a chest of gathering for me and my 2 retainers. Woohoo! So that be what I'm gonna do. Are you gonna travel on foot all the way here?
Would you?
Point! Though we do have a lot to go through tonight.
Yeah. However, we have gone through certain things already.
Yes, we have.
Last night we spent time on, and we have done week 2 of the Arcadion already.
Yep.
So we have even more new gear.
Yay, new gear! Speaking of which.
And we have done the Starlight Celebration, which the Buns will be doing tomorrow night.
Yes. But I need to schedule some time to get on all my alts to ram them through that. Even though I haven't been paying attention to my alts for some time.
Yeah.
But I got all the Christmas sewing mostly done. I've still got a couple left to do.
Yes. And some post-Christmas sewing to do.
Yep.
Which is to say, emergency repairs.
Yeah, well.
That's what happens when you show that you have a needle and know how to use it. People start asking you to do things. Kind of like having a truck, but not as much heavy lifting.
Yes, this is my truck. No, I will not help you move.
as I kind of heard Faye describing, we had a good Christmas. We had ham yesterday.
Ham. Ham is a good thing.
Want to talk about some of the gifts?
Maybe?
Come on.
Let's see, I got a nice woven blanket from my sister.
Yeah.
That was really pretty, and the fact that it was fully woven and not just cheap-ass printed, it's like, damn it, now I'm gonna have to send her something really nice in return.
Send her a mimic.
Nah. I was thinking about sending her a crocheted cardigan.
Okay.
There's one pattern style that I can actually turn pretty quick because it's more meant as a lightweight summer thing than trying to keep you warm in the winter thing.
Right. But you might want to talk about the mimics too.
You just want me to talk about the mimics.
You put a lot of effort into them. You deserve to talk about them.
So one of the things I made for folks for Christmas was plushy mimics. They're actually meant to be like dice bags or a holder of small trinket things. They've got a little loop on the back that you could put like a carabiner on and carry them around. And they normally look like a plushy chest, but if you unzip them, it's a full mimic mouth with tongue and teeth. And the pattern was originally by Chloe Knight. She did a wonderful job putting that together, and I've been having fun making them. If not panicking and stressing over them.
I'm glad there was some fun in there. And certainly the reactions have been worth it.
I will say, Doodles, that my Freerun figure has officially shipped. I hope it comes in better condition than my Mau Mau.
Oh, God, yeah, that was so disappointing.
I'm still trying to figure out if there's a way to fix her because she's so close.
Like a heat gun of some sort, like even a blow dryer would do it. Not that we have any.
We have a blow dryer.
Might even want to talk to
or a hair dryer.
Talk to Dusty about it.
Yeah, I'm thinking I might want to talk to Dusty. One of the things Dusty did, bless his little tinkering heart, is he actually took my very old but really nice and expensive bicycle, or at least the frame of it nowadays, and went and did a full tune-up on it. It's got a new seat, it's got new cabling, he went and balanced the tires and got good treads on them, and it's like, this was a lot of work. It may not seem like a lot, but bikes are like any other machinery. You gotta take care of them, and that thing's been kind of ignored in the backyard for a good 15-20 years. So,
yeah.
But it's a really nice aluminum frame body. And it's a utility bike and not a mountain bike or a road racer, so it's not going to have the same wear on it.
Right. So
hopefully when the rain stops, he'll be able to swing by and deliver it. He's not going to do it in the rain.
Well, for one thing, he wants you to go test ride it a bit, and you're not going to do that in the rain.
No, I'm not going to do that in the rain. Because he wants to make sure the seat's at the proper height and all that.
Exactly.
Because the proper height and leg to pedal ratio matters. And a lot of people...
come over here.
You're over there. A lot of people have
Yeah,
their pedals way too high, or the seat too low and the pedals too high. So they're not getting good power to weight ratio transfer.
Hi, Drago.
And
yes, we had a good time.
And one of the things I'm going to be doing as a post sewing is he has some really nice large fashion dolls that he'd like some stuff sewn up for them. And I'm hoping I can do that. Oh no. She's attacking the cat toy! Look out, we'll never get her on MSQ now!
And there's also one stream appropriate gift.
Huh? Oh, you talking about the fact that I finally got Zon?
No.
No? No?
What is this stream?
Ah, that's right. Well, technically we got two. We got, the...
True.
I was gifted the soundtrack for Before the Fall, which is the AAR Plus soundtrack. So it's all the post-expansion music for, like, the hard...
Basically patches 2.1 through 2.5.
And I also got a art book for post Heavensward.
Yeah, we'll have to take a closer look at that. And I was kind of working it out with the more recent ones we've gotten and a couple of previous ones we've gotten. I believe we now have 6 out of the 12 soundtracks.
Not shabby, actually.
Yes, considering how far behind we started.
I just realized this paladin is wearing the Dark Knight class gear.
Ah,
because we now have Glamour Plate Savage.
Excuse me.
Hey, a $30 Steam card's not bad. Last I checked, The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt was going for like $5.
Yeah.
And this
is true.
From all reports, is an excellent game. You can actually get like Final Fantasy 16 for like $25. You can get Neo Fantasia, which is the new series that Sakaguchi, who was the original creator of Final Fantasy, did. And it's been blowing up with a lot of acclaims recently. That's going for $25 thanks to the Steam summer sale. You've got possibilities there. And the good kind.
Yes. Yeah, we are in the middle of the Steam winter sale, and there's a bunch of things nicely on sale.
Sometimes, Doodles, getting a chance to take another trip around the sun is a good thing.
Also true.
Good food and good company, that's the important part. Shale? I'm glad I had a chance to see him off. Kakuya would be glad too. For our many meetings and partings, we have had few enough opportunities to say proper farewells. 'Tis pleasant to take the time for it.
Though I delight in companionship, solo journeys too have their appeal, and travel by sea is relaxing.
With Alice and Alphino spreading the word of Alexandria, We shall soon have a chance to establish relationships with other nations. I must make ready to treat with their leaders. Yes, you must. And we gotta do something about that dome. Please, choose a lane. Oh, I'm sorry, Doodles. Well, hopefully us being here so that you can watch and occasionally chatter at us will help a little.
Yeah.
It'd definitely be less wet. Now it's our turn to take the next step. The question is in what direction, and that is a matter I should like to discuss with you now. I'm taking the Night World. I don't need more food in my bag!
Oh, come on.
Aye, different endings for the Unending Codex. We still need to go through that.
Oh, geez, yeah. Erinville, Wuklamat, Guana, Zeralja, and Gurulja.
Yeah, it's like way early Christmas morning, Baron and I were woken up by our phones completely going off the rails because they actually issued a flash flood alert for our local area. We're in a really good spot. We didn't even get anything. We didn't even get a drain backup, which I appreciate.
Well, I'm sure if we went one street over, we could have seen Lake I Can't Drain again.
Yeah.
But my dad was saying they had like an inch down in Emmett.
But you know the warning was bad when it actually says, as part of the warning, do not travel or drive unless you are fleeing a flooded area or have been told to evacuate. It was like, ooh.
Okay then.
Because it really came down hard. And this was like at 3 in the morning.
Yeah, I missed all of that.
I'm sure Cryo missed
Through
it
the
too.
thunder. Through the thunder. Thunderdome? Kryl has a proposal to make.
If I may, I think it prudent to discuss our future plans elsewhere. We are liable to hinder the dock workers if we linger here. Perhaps the beach would be more appropriate venue. Quick!
The beach here is always an appropriate
To
venue.
the beach on a sunny day!
Quick, to the cine!
Tis truly a beautiful place to roll.
An endless ocean and ever-changing sky. First time I saw them, I couldn't believe my eyes. It was like I was walking among images from our oldest records. And beyond that horizon are more lands and more people. That one I still struggle to imagine.
We ourselves hail from beyond that horizon, in fact. Rather, most of us do. I merely thought I did. Oh, that's right. I can only imagine how it must have felt to learn you're a native of our world. The fact that I wasn't born in the land where I've spent most of my life has taken time to sink in. 'Twas not until I met my parents in living memory that the truth of my origin began to feel real. Your experience is not unlike mine. When first I awoke, the realm everyone spoke of sounded nothing like my own. I had to walk its streets, live and breathe it, before I could accept and embrace my new reality. And for me to embrace mine, I need to learn more about my people, the Milala. We should come upon more information in the course of studying the key, but as Shale's investigation of the containment complex is still ongoing, would you mind if we sought a different avenue of inquiry into the history of the Ninth?
What you
I
thinking?
have no objection. What we learn will deepen our understanding of the broader picture.
Agreed. My curiosity extends well beyond our duty to assess Ascian influence.
If it is knowledge of the Ninth's past you seek, I have an idea where to begin. Alexandria was originally part of a landmass known as the Mist Continent. This continent had been left in ruins in the wake of the storm surge, with Alexandria the sole nation to survive the devastation. The calamity of lightning that ravaged the world.
Aye. Her the sources we recovered from the Underkeep. Though the conflict between nations was destructive in its own right, it was Levin that dealt the final blow.
No place was spared its fury, and all was chaos in the castle town. We tried to evacuate the people in airships, Otis, the knights and I, but we couldn't save everyone.
Yeah, we remember. We remember going through that memory.
Those who survived gathered within the barrier, and we took in as many foreign refugees as we could. Yet, despite the dangerous environment, our system showed that there were some few souls who ventured outside the barrier, into the lands beyond. Beyond? But we thought that was impossible.
If it was anything like the first, it would be.
I was under the impression the star was scoured of life, that man could not survive outside the barrier.
Going by the records, the storm surge extended to every corner of the world. Nothing and nowhere was spared. If anyone did survive out there, it would have been an unimaginable trial.
And yet, those people must have been going somewhere. What if there was a refuge? A place that weathered the storm surge and rebuilt over the intervening 4 centuries?
Given Alexandria's displacement to the source, we had neither cause nor opportunity to survey the remainder of the continent.
Living memory remains physically in the Ninth. If we seek a means of egress, other than the portal connecting it to Alexandria, perhaps it might lead us to the Mist Continent. Living memory was not transported here despite being atop Everkeep, in which case, it may have been a physically independent space all along.
Meaning, another point of egress could well exist.
And if it does, someone has to be maintaining it. The mechanical soldiers, for instance.
Shall we have a chat with them and see what they know? If it please your majesty. Will you accompany us? If we do land upon the Mist Continent, I would feel much more assured with you at our side.
I wouldn't miss it for 2 worlds.
Ah, try and stop us. Yeah, I wouldn't miss it for 2 worlds.
I thought as much. Into the great unknown we go then.
Yucks! Underway!
Well, then.
Starting with Sveen. The mechanical
We seem to have a new voice actor for Graha.
Yeah, okay, it wasn't just my imagination, which is odd because I know
No.
the voice actor who did him really loved doing him.
Yeah, don't know.
Maybe he would cost too much after being named the sexiest man alive? No, I'm not joking!
Yes, yes. Sweet.
The mechanical soldiers won't hesitate to answer their queen. Let's hope they have useful information.
Once conditions deteriorate past a certain point, an environment becomes anathema to life. Yet man is a resilient creature. If there is a way to survive, then he will surely find it.
Also, it could be mic settings, it could be just how he read it in a hurry.
Yeah, but the... it could be, but I'm thinking not.
Stola? Outside of Alexandria, our knowledge of the Ninth is limited to the storm surge and passing mentions of Lindblom. That being the case, a foray across the Mist Continent would be an invaluable opportunity for discovery. Between the Ascians and the Key and the Malala, there's much to be learned. Surely we can turn up a clue to one of our mysteries, or another. Oh, I hadn't heard about the disagreement, but I would not be
No.
surprised. Which is sad because everyone really liked his voice.
Mm-hmm. It's recent enough that I'm not seeing like updates for it on sites that talk about voice actors.
I know there was a voice actor who was working with the Hoyoverse that got the kick because they really presented him with a one-sided contract and he said, nope! Yeah, unfortunately, they really should not be using AI, and they're trying, even after that one CEO left, going after AI to try and cut costs, and yeah. Yeah. Now that that's settled, I'd best be off. I still need to check for decryption errors periodically, so I can only step away for so long. With luck, I'll have plenty to share the next time we meet. Until then, be safe, Shale. Let the rest of us make ready for a potential foray and meet at Leylod Menom. Yeah, my guess...
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. I did find a Reddit thread where apparently one of the major theories is that this may have been done while he was also recording Wicked,
Ah!
which has a lot of singing and therefore could have strained his voice.
Yeah, there is a big thing with the FF community. Every time AI is mentioned in any of the live letters, it just gets flooded with no AI, and it's like, yeah.
Yep.
Today, there is one artist who's pretty big on the YouTube content side of things, Jazza, who originally, when the AI first came on the scene, he was very pro AI and kind of took some flack for it. But today, he released a 45-minute video explaining why he has completely changed his stance.
Okay.
Both as an apology, and this is why I'm changing it, by debating his older video, which he has since taken down. And it's like, yeah, you should have seen some of this coming, but yeah. But the fact that he both did change his opinion and actually made a video of that changed opinion and why, I think was actually rather gutsy. Most people dig in.
Publicly changing your mind is an extremely hard to say.
Yes!
Hard thing to do. Bye-bye.
It's apparently hard to say, too.
Yeah, sorry.
Well, he as a personality tends to be very hopeful when it comes to new technologies and the arts. And he kind of had to see things play out to go, oh, wait, maybe this wasn't a good idea. And as he puts it, AI can't do art, but it sure is doing content. And all that entails.
Yeah.
Nope, we're sorry, wrong one. This one over here.
Yeah, we do not want the dungeon entrance. I was
Doodles!
wondering what you were standing there
Rude, but not necessarily wrong. Oy.
Is this the right place?
Portal to living memory?
Oh, right, like Elena Nemo would be inside a living memory.
Yeah.
This is it, so we should be very near them. Yeah, okay.
The rainbow over the castle! I don't remember that.
That was there when the lights came on, at the very least.
Yeah,
Back
yeah.
on.
This place is entirely less
Remember it from
creepy
there.
now.
Oh god, yes.
It's still empty, but... Starting with Graha?
Sphene has found us a suitable source of information, sparing you that duty for once. Thank you!
Though my mind knows better, I still feel uncomfortable around all these mechanical soldiers.
As well you should.
The atmosphere is certainly less grim than last I visited.
Yes.
Clerk,
Welcome, Living Memory, ally to Her Majesty. How may I help you? You can help us to a cine.
this clerk has made itself available to answer our questions. Clerk PX0093. If one wished to descend to the surface from here, how would they typically do so?
Living Memory is currently detached from Everkeep and is operating independently while supported by its aerial suspension systems. Thus, both lift and lay node-based transit is currently unavailable. I apologize for the inconvenience. Despite its ability to remain aloft, perhaps Living Memory was never intended to function in this state indefinitely. If so, we're out of luck.
Not necessarily. Lifts and the lay node were likely the preferred modes of transport, but that does not preclude the existence of others. In the event of an emergency, how do we evacuate this facility?
Consulting emergency systems. Living Memory's airship remains prepared to deploy should evacuation be necessary. Would Your Majesty like to appropriate it?
An airship!
Come on, let's go get Ced.
Yes, please, as soon as possible.
With Your Majesty's authorization, the vessel can be readied for launch without delay. Allow me a moment to execute the bypass protocols.
We have an airship!
No, Sphene has an airship.
It never occurred to me that there might be an airship here. How fortuitous! Graha?
With an airship, a large number of Alexandrians could be evacuated at once, regardless of the situation below. An excellent contingency.
Though I am nervous on what might find below, I'm glad we found the means to go there. As queen, I must bear witness to the truth, however terrible. As I thought. Now, what awaits us below, I wonder?
Safety tests have been successfully completed, setting the Gate of Remembrance as initial destination. Vessel is en route. Think they can nail the docking like the Gridanian pilot?
Is that my ship?
It was purpose-built for Living Memory. However, it was modeled after the vessel Your Majesty used during the Storm Surge era.
A replica. Still, it does me good to see it.
I will deploy the gangway for boarding. This way, please. In order to reach the surface, we must pass through the storm clouds. I advise you to brace for turbulence.
No, Doodles, the purbles are in the Azam Steppes, and I hate them with a passion.
So not going out and down, just going down. Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty well scoured. Be careful if you're feeling off. Yeah, that's about what I thought. The word Alice gave me is reacting. Though not the extent of the 13th, the etheric imbalance here is severe indeed.
It does serve to impress upon one the marvel of the barrier.
The lightning and heritage found is tame by the comparison. A land where leaven reigns.
They really need to be starting up the Thunder Plains music.
Graha?
The warding scale is truly a godsend for those of us without the blessing of light. Remind me to send my profuse thanks to Vitra and the Hanish alchemists once more.
Ishtola? The state of this reflection's aether is more dire than we anticipated. I should be surprised if the Ascians had no hand in the war that wrought this.
Yeah, I'm just surprised that it got this far and didn't have an actual rejoining.
That crater was once Alexandria. Yep.
Right.
Checking with the clerk, though, she's probably going to send us back.
If you'd like to return to living memory, it will be my pleasure to run the launch protocols. Nope, 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 nope.
Nope, we're staying here. But good to know we have an exit.
Mm-hmm.
A sobering sight, to say the least. But I shall turn back now that we've come this far. Checking with Sphene.
Yawn.
Okay. Same.
Yeah, that makes sense. Beyond the mountains. Despite the ominous landscape and persistent echoes of thunder, Kryl is determined to press on.
There are no structures, nor any other sign of survivors that I can see. I suspect that crater made this area unsuitable for habitation due to the increased risk of flooding. Then shall we look further afield? In which direction do you think we might find a settlement? If we're at the edge of Alexandrian territory now, the closest city would be Trino, should it survive. A city-state built on a harbor, it was the nexus of trade. It remained neutral throughout the war. We Alexandrians always felt fortunate to have it as our neighbor, so to speak. not unlike our Razatan. Ah, yes, Alphenel spoke of Razatan before. It's near the South Sea Isles, the Molala homeland, correct? Funny enough, it was also Toronto where the Molala first found home in our world. Truly? Yes, and though the Molala population elsewhere grew, most continued to feel a strong connection to the city. I'd like to think that some remains there to this day. Clerk PX0093, is the ship capable of taking us to Treno?
I shall run a flight simulation for the route to Treno. One moment. Simulation complete. There is a near 100% probability that the ship would suffer catastrophic mechanical failure prior to arrival due to ambient lightning. My apologies.
Oh, well, thank you for checking. If we can... sorry.
If we cannot fly, then we shall have to walk.
Are we sure we have to walk? I've got a space whale! I'm sure that would work! Treno lies beyond the mountains.
I don't know that I want to be any higher than I have to be right now.
Space whale! Treno lies beyond the mountains, but there should be routes that spare us having to climb. That cave system, for instance, I assume it hasn't collapsed. Let's try there first. But I have a space whale! If it can fly to the moon, it can...
So we're trying to get to Sleepless City Treno.
Graha?
Of late, I've spent much of my time hunched over reports. A brisk trek across the wasteland shall make for a refreshing change of pace.
Eager though I am to seek new discoveries, the prospect of walking in circles for days on end does not appeal. We are fortunate to have Sveen. A place where my people first arrived. I shall soon see it in person.
Well, let's hope so.
This tunnel appears intact. Though,
Yep.
we have no way of knowing what it's like further in. Mind you, stay alert for beasts as well. Given the barrier surroundings, they're surely ravenous.
Mistwake now accessible. Oh ho!
That's our dungeon.
Yeah! This is not what I was expecting for a dungeon.
My question, do you feel up like tackling it, or do you want to save it for Monday?
Let's give it a try. I'm awake.
I assume we want to do this via duty support?
Probably. Let's talk to everyone.
Starting with Sveen. I speak so confidently of the Malala's connection to Treno because of my tutor, Tupfut, hailed from the city. Another reason I hope it has survived. I am anxious and hopeful in equal measure. 'Tis a strange feeling. Whatever lies ahead shall give us more insight into the state of the Ninth.
There should be little reason for anyone to have passed this way since Alexandria's displacement. Let us pray loose rocks are the worst we must contend with. You had to say it. Okay, so Graha and Sveen are both all-rounders, effectively. And then Kryl and Y'shtola are DPS only.
Which is odd. Now, Graha's the only tank available. But
You sure?
Yes, if you
'Cause
look
she's
at...
got a 3-color symbol.
She's got a 3-color symbol, but look at the pips at the bottom. Normally
okay.
he has DPS available. In this case, he does not.
Right, and she's DPS and healing only.
Right. I think these three would do
so
well.
Who do we want as our DPS help?
I'm going with Kryl. She's more invested
Okay.
in this than Y'shtola is. Ready?
Yeah. Well, that was a quick wait. Like they were waiting for us.
You think? Oh god, the music!
Yes. Yeah, that's an FF9 battle theme. Think the main battle theme.
Yes. Yes. Okay, let's do this! This cave itself is natural formation, but this tunnel looks to have been maintained to some degree. Yeah, this is a lot more modern. Excuse me.
You.
I hope
What's all
that
the
didn't.
dust down here?
I hope I didn't blow the mic too much.
Lovely.
Well, that's a new worm model. Some sort of generator, and that looks like a giant tunnel borer in the background.
Oh, it's being described as a mine. This cannot have been abandoned since the war.
Do you think burrowing underground would actually escape some of the effects?
Well, they'd be grounded.
Bum.
I mean that somewhat literally.
You know, doing all this damage with the cat toy is kind of hilarious. But yeah, that is
They're very
a
dangerous.
giant boring machine.
Yes. Yes, it is. The closer you get, the more obvious it is.
Oh boy! That's a new model for a catoplep!
I'm still... Okay.
That is definitely a new model for a catoplep.
Catoblepus. Yeah, okay. Trino Catoblepus.
I bet you there's
Stem?
gonna be hiding a lot around rocks a lot.
Why else would they provide them? You ready?
Yep.
Go on, Graha. Yep, there he goes. Okay, standard mini boss music.
Oh boy! That took out a lot of the...
Take shelter! Okay. Yeah, try not to hit the rocks, I think is part of the idea.
And don't aim that beam at the rocks.
Ooh, yes. Be alright if we stay together. We're here quickly.
Ooh, one of the extra rocks is gone.
Uh-oh. seems to have gone away at some point.
Ah.
10%. As long as he
Doodles.
doesn't throw anything at the last moment.
The new 2025 Kettlebleppus available at your local Toyota dealership.
Actually, this would be the 2026 model. You know, they always release those in the fall of the previous year.
Yeah.
Onward. We should be nearing the other end.
I got a Savage aim and not. Sorry, 11. It's like, really? Not even a 12. 11.
Yeah, Savage Might 11. Dang it, I have a bunch of stuff left over in my from earlier.
Oh wow.
Give me a minute, I'm contemplating inventory before it becomes
Oh
critical.
shit. I didn't want to do that and the characters took off on their own.
Well, just remember I'm like a couple minutes behind you then.
I was trying to get a better look. I pushed
Look trail
forward
away.
slightly and suddenly I was sliding down this embankment. But yeah.
Graha, stop getting in front of me. Graha, you're photobombing.
But I'm the sexiest cat in Eorzea!
Okay, now down the rail. Whee! Okay then. I don't think I like this. But yeah, somebody has put up lightning protection. Trino Lowlands.
And there's an aqueduct.
Yes. In some sort of dome. Okay. Dude, I can't remember what they are.
Mirror Knights.
Thank you. That is indeed the term I was looking for. Ents. And we're testing. Something is amiss with that berry. Stay low and be wary if you hear a crackling.
Ooh, is that a new model I see ahead? Nope, nope. It's just a retextured, an enemy model.
I'm a ways away still.
Okay, I'll wait here for you.
Just got rid of the treants. Treasure coffer. Trino thoroughfare. Hearing of slaying. More mirror knights.
And Mistweek
Mistweak plasma.
Yeah.
Okay. Right.
Hoping to preserve my buff there, but I failed.
Oh. And now the rocks.
Yes, they are rocking tonight.
Ow.
That's what you get for all those bear jokes earlier. Oh dear, oh dear. That's a new model. And it's still broken! Though I think that's the point on this one.
Oh dear. That's one rock down. Barrier down. Huh. Oh, okay. Amdusias. I've been preached. We secure this area first, then. You ready?
Yep.
The Graha go in without you.
Yeah. Ooh. Oh, that was fairly nasty.
I don't like the looks of this. She's front only, huh?
It swaps.
Yes! Yes, it does! Thankfully, the NPCs are smarter than I am. Bio 2. Oh no. I may be in a lot of trouble. Okay. Nope, I'm in a lot of trouble.
This one is fairly nasty.
Do that just from looking at him. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm glad I did that. I beat it!
Yay! Go, Kitten, go!
Because I did not want to go through that again.
Ah.
13. Six. Good enough. Or not. That takes care of one. Yeah, I am definitely having inventory issues.
I've got 3 slots available. Tell me about it.
I just tossed 2 things overboard and now I have 3 things available. Or 3 slots available. Codetta quarter.
Oh dear. Can we save them in time?
When we come, we fight hand in hand forevermore.
So this breach was recent.
Yep. These people are fighting. We must aid them. Yes, we must. We must needs aid them.
I'm kind of sad they've kind of toned down the must needs because that was such a character thing for the game.
Yeah, but it's part of the more elevated language that they've backed off on. And they're running ahead of the others. I mean, thanks! So fast, yes.
I will note both of them are scholars.
Okay.
Or at least arcanists. Which of course was originally a skill.
With the current patch, how can you tell?
Because they're using books.
Fair enough.
Remember, the Anarchist class originally developed in the Alo Alo Islands and then slowly made its way to Lomenza.
Yeah.
Are you alright? I still got my limbs! Okay, it looks like they're stopping there. There's another one up here!
Take care of.
I got you!
Thanks for the help!
Thunderous Heavens!
Got you.
Someone's been wounded!
Indeed, you sure
Ouch.
did. Thunderous heavens. Bridge Street, Trigger Copper.
So this all ties
More
back to
material
lore
you'll
we've
love.
already seen.
Oh yes. They're good about that. I wish they'd put out like that 4th volume of the Encyclopedia or something. They've got more than enough new things.
Brace yourself!
I think there's one out there with a staff. Don't think we can attack that one.
It doesn't hurt. Right? Ouch!
Ah, I'm out of here.
Copper. Slots remaining in inventory. And at the gates. It's going to take me a little bit extra to get through. I've got everything charged up, I'm not doing it right now.
Oh. Oh dear.
I haven't seen anything yet. And probably, yep, Zenny.
And that's a new model.
Thundergust Griffin.
A griffin
Yeah.
based off a vulture.
Yeah. Thunder Sevens. What must we do?
The people who ran this way
Ran
for
this way,
from shelter in grave danger. If we are to fight it, this is the best place to do. Shall we?
Yeah. Hi. Mapping the realm. Come on, Graha. You know you want to take them. Graha. Thank you. Ah, he must impress us with his wingspan. Oh, jeez. Okay, I had the right idea, but yikes! Yeah. This is easier as ranged. I don't screw up, which is likely. They've been liking their line AoEs lately.
Beep. Beep.
Oh, boy. Oh, it's gonna be a push then. Yep. Ouch.
Yeah, I messed that one up pretty hard. Survivable, but it hurt.
Yes, it still does. eye on the storm. Oh, jeez. Yeah, we have a electrical twister. That was tiny!
I guessed right.
I gotta stop trusting this fiend. I mean, she's right, but the holes she's going for are tiny. %.
Oh God! The music! Oh, they went all out.
Got it.
Listen to the music.
Yes. Yes.
Fanfare for Final Fantasy IX Orchestrational.
Yeah. Oh. I did not get one. So you have anything to
What
say?
if they injured? We need to help them?
Trina is safe, and it has been all this time. No more screams. I wager that's a good sign. Whatever its flaws, the barrier is keeping the lightning at bay.
Well,
Leaving duty.
you did better than you have in a lot of previous dungeons.
Oh yeah. Most of this was pretty dealable, and it kind of helped that they've had, like I said, a lot of lines lately.
The perimeter is clear. Good work, everyone. And a big thank you to our helpers, whoever you are.
We're here to talk. We come in peace.
Now, we have a tiny bit of clearing up ahead of us. You know what to do.
Our helpers, were we being watched?
We were certainly observed.
So the city endures. And it is in much better shape than expected.
Impressive, considering the destruction without.
Yeah, that's sounding more like it.
The people here must have gone to great lengths to maintain all of this.
Their barrier resembles that of Alexandria. though it is smaller in scale. And not quite as effective, if the breach we witnessed is any indication. I fear such incidents may be common here.
Thunderous heavens!
You've had
It's
visitors?
been years since we've had visitors.
Hello.
I am Miaili, the mayor of Treno. Allow me to welcome you to our city. And thank you for the assistance with our little monster problem just now.
No problem. We're here to help.
Might I ask your name, miss? Though I have an inkling I know it already.
But of course, I am Sphene of Alexandria.
As I thought. It truly beggars belief. I once heard the strangest of reports from one of ours who went to Alexandria, you see. That despite the intervening years, the Queen had not aged a day.
About that.
And sure enough, I'd swear you'd stepped out of an old oil portrait mere moments ago. You must forgive me if this takes some getting used to. It is an honor to meet you, Your Majesty. I look forward to hearing the tale from your own lips. I imagine it won't be an easy one to tell. But please. What happened to Alexandria?
I see. From your perspective, it must have looked as though we were wiped from the face of the star.
One day, we lost all contact with our people in Alexandria. Scouting parties sent to investigate reported that not only the barrier, but Alexandria itself was gone. Nary a stone to mark where it had stood.
What you must have gone through, not knowing what became of us. But know that Alexandria yet survives, albeit in a distant land. Her and her people. I can tell you the whole tale from beginning to end, but first,
I can tell.
might I ask your permission to remain in Treno for a time?
Of course you can. You and your companions have already done us a great service. and are more than welcome to enjoy our hospitality. Now, how about we continue this at Town Hall? We needn't keep standing in the middle of the street.
I shall join them. Even with the precautions we've taken, it remains to be seen if Sven's condition will remain stable. I suspect, however, that the rest of you would rather be out and about. Consider this my blessing.
In light of our purpose here, the tour of the city is indeed in order.
I presume you have no objection?
None whatsoever.
With your permission, then. But before we go... Allow me to introduce myself as well. I am Cryle, and I hope to learn more of this city and its people. Would it offend if we were to ask a few questions? Perhaps as we work alongside you, aiding you in whatever ways you may require.
You needn't fret. Treno folk are as friendly as they come. As for aid, if you're willing, you might speak with my grandson Lummel. That was his voice you heard earlier. You'll find him serving herbal remedies to the others.
Thank you for your guidance. We shall seek him out first.
Kind of a weird place to stop for the evening.
Yeah, but guess what?
You want a pumpkin?
It is 11:30 and I have gaming tomorrow morning.
Okay. If you say so.
So,
Do we want to just port out to a bar somewhere? Nope, we can't. We're not in the same party.
ah,
Let's see if we can do this.
yay!
So, what say you?
Anywhere away from lightning will be fine with me.
How about from here we could go anywhere? I'm thinking the Last Stand.
Okay.
Because they serve good drinks. And FUD. Did you get that port?
Yeah, it's one. Nope.
No! No! It said that you were...
Yes. Let's see, where do I want?
Old Charlian.
Yeah. Doesn't work across personal instances.
Boo! Boo, I say!
Yes. Well, I could not place it. I assume the music during that city had to be a remix of something from 9, but I did not place what piece it'd be. It doesn't sound right for Sleepless City Trino.
No, I think Sleepless City Trino is what we get once we leave the cinematic.
No, don't think so.
With that said, it is time and past time to call it a night because our kitten wants to pumpkin. Thanks
Let's
all.
actually sleep tonight.
Thanks all very much for coming along. We will be back tomorrow night for more Deep Dungeon shenanigans. Until then,
Yes.
be safe, be well, get a good night's sleep, and say hello to the ferrets, because ferrets have not done anything wrong. Ask them. They will tell you this as they steal your shoes.
Yes, everyone, have a great evening. Great to have you along. And we will see you here tomorrow night at 9:30 Pacific.
Good night, all.